Welcome to ECNTRADE Daily Video. Before we begin, it should be noted that any advice is of a general nature only and that your personal circumstances have not been taken into consideration.
Hello everyone, my name is Rob Clayton and thank you for joining me. Well, viewing the Australian dollar, the market's still maintaining its ground in terms of the fact that we are still looking for a further test up. We had one look at 69.95 and was respected. I still feel there is a little bit more upside test as the dollar index, which measures the greenback strength against a basket of 6 major currencies, tumbled from the 106 region down to 105.60. All eyes on the non-farm payrolls tonight, with the US Labor Department jobs report is expected to show whether employers kept hiring in July after 372,000 jobs were added in June. With the forecast currently holding at 250,000 jobs, the unemployment rate is expected to hold steady at a historic low of 3.6%. Also today, eyes on the RBA monetary policy statement and see what the RBA or the central bank is thinking in terms of the next move in interest rates. Most people felt that the previous statement was a little bit dovish, just like Jerome Powell's. So let's see if the policy statement is a little bit on the dovish or on the hawkish side. In light of the pattern, any pullback should find support around 69.2025, and I feel further up tests and a clearance of 69.95 opens way back to that previous top side of 70.60.65. Having staged an engulfing candle just a couple of days ago, the market posted the long-legged doji in front of the support region for the euro at 1.1535. And in light of the pattern, we are stronger and looking back towards that top side key level, which is at 102.7080. In light of how many attempts we've seen here, it is assessed there would be stop losses above this region, and if so, a break would trigger a move up towards this region of 103.40 to 104 figure 40 and reassess from that point. As long as we don't break beneath the level of 101.15, the bulls should continue at least to try and take that challenge to the top side. Having 2 days of strength in front of that bounce that was at 130 figure 40 area for dollar yen, the market is tumbling again and finding a little bit of a struggle now to try and hold its gains after the rejection of the midway point. In light of the pattern, the view was as long as we didn't take out the level of 134.2040 that we would see a pullback towards that bottom side, anywhere from 131 to 129.7080 and reassess. So the bears are still in control at present for dollar yen. For sterling, as widely expected, the Bank of England hiked 50 basis point rate hike in Thursday's session, and from there the market witnessed a rise from 1.25 to 1.75%. Looking ahead, the market still seems to be finding support on that down challenge though, seen around 120.6080, and while intact, the view still is very much towards that 122, 124 region and reassess. With the dollar slipping, we can see that the gold has managed to maintain above 1,755 and instead took the challenge higher and now close to claiming the 1,800 mark. I am neutral from this point because this is where the market all began its bearish descent, and therefore we could see a rejection from that top side. So we only have about $7 left in the top side, or between $7 and $10, and then I feel the market will see some profit taking, maybe even see a modest pullback. Wrapping up with oil, well, I'm now neutral. We've reached the target of $88 a barrel. This is where we're sitting first thing this morning. Well, a bit lower now from the recent close of New York. We're around 87.34. Although the market is pretty much getting very jury about the recession, possibly in the global economy, I feel the market, from a technical point, is a little bit oversold. So reaching from the rejection of 99 to 88, I'd rather sit out. However, if you are continuing to trade, let's see where we close tonight in New York, or more fact in Sydney time tomorrow morning. And if we are under $88, we could see further risk, and there isn't little support now until the region of around $78 a barrel. But as I mentioned, I'm neutral. I'd rather sit out and see how the market plays into today's session. Well, that wraps it for the morning. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, look after the intraday report and hope you enjoy the great start to the day.